Imú o mà níkà o, à ń gbóhùn ara wa, kò jẹ́ àgbóhùn aṣebi. Ẹni a ní ó fẹ́ ní lójú, ata ló fi ṣẹ́gun. Èyí a ní ó kí ni léyìí, ẹkún ló fi sọ́wọ́. Ó ẹni a fẹ́ là.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are having a very good time in the studio, and I'm happy that we have the great people joining us on this podcast this hour. Thank you very much, Dr. Adeyeye, for your time, and I really appreciate the great work you are doing. The Pillars is already here on the African Portal Radio that we are going to be having this conversation together tonight. So let's get to the business of the day. Those of you that you have been listening to it, you have been hearing it, you have been seeing it on our space, it's going to be a great conversation. Tonight is about the clarity. Tonight is about, let's talk about what necessary that you need to know about what is happening in the pillar. And that is what is going to be gaining momentum. We have prepared the time and we have already get all our guests already for this hour. And I really appreciate everyone that's already on the spotlight. Thank you so much. That is, I'm not sure if it's Doctor or if it's Mr. or J. Oluwasami, thank you very much. I can see you there. Thank you so much. And also I have Ambassador Kolawole as well. I have Olalekan Ajani. Thank you. I see every one of you. Let me quickly start with Dr. Ade. But Dr. Ade, before we get that, let's quickly hear what we have in the studio. Let's enjoy this song. It's coming from the Sequence. Sequence is one of the great guy doing well in Nigeria, and also his music is going well in the continent. Let's enjoy it.
Imú o mà níkà o, à ń gbóhùn ara wa, kò jẹ́ àgbóhùn aṣebi. Ẹni a ní ó fẹ́ ní lójú, ata ló fi ṣẹ́gun. Èyí a ní ó kí ni léyìí, ẹkún ló fi sọ́wọ́. Ó ẹni a fẹ́ làbọ̀, a ò fẹ́ ní tó fẹ́ ní, ara làbọ̀ àwọn ọmọ mi. Ṣé o ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́?
That is the message coming to you on the African Portal. If you are enjoying it, kindly share this program. Let it go viral. The more you share it, the more you give it opportunity to go viral. Thanks to those of you commenting. Keep commenting, keep sharing it, keep sending this out. We are in this together. The more you share this program, the more you give it opportunity to go viral. So kindly keep sharing it, share it as many times as possible. The Pillars is live here on the African Portal Radio TV International. Dr. Adeye, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate your time on the African Portal. The music I come in with already explains some of the things that is going on in our community. It's talking about the nose. That's the nose. We can smell every other thing, but we cannot smell the bad people. He said the nose, why you cannot even smell that this person is the bad person or that person is a good person. But at the end of the day, it is another beautiful evening right here, right now on the African Portal. Dr. Adeye, thank you for your time, and I really appreciate it. Let me give you opportunity to introduce yourself to those joining us for the first time and those that is meeting you for the first time.
Thank you very much. I am Dr. Adeyeye. By the grace of God, I'm a doctor of sociology of education and the president of the Pillars. Thank you very much.
All right, Dr. Adeyeye, thank you very much. The poster already gone out, and this one of the points in the poster said that the time has come to present our side of story and address the issue raised. So let's quickly get into the business of the day because we don't have enough time. This program is scheduled for 30 minutes, and immediately 30 minutes, I'm going to cut it off. All right. So let's quickly get to the business of the day. What are we clarify, and what is the story? What is the issue? Let's get to that.
Thank you very much. Why the pillars are speaking tonight is because of the voice note released by Reverend Moses, in which he compared us or likened us to Satan, who rebelled against God. Secondly, in his voice note, he stated that karma would eventually catch up with us. So considering the seriousness of this statement, we believe it has become necessary to present our side of the story and narrate the entire sequence of events that brought us to this point. I have said that I'm not going to engage Moses publicly, but he brought about this. He started it, and the entire world needs to hear. So we are not here tonight to fight. We are only here to respond to him and to tell the entire world what happened. And the African Protestant, and this program is not going to be once. We have scheduled 7 batches of responses to Moses. After the 7th one, we will know whether we should still keep on. But what we are here for tonight is just an introduction. You know, sir, when you are solving mathematical problems, you go from simple to complex. So the one we are here for tonight is the simplest. Then we will keep moving up gradually as event unfolds. We do not want the public to hear only Moses' side. So tonight, we will present the event as we experience them, explain the circumstances surrounding our decisions, and place the relevant facts before the public. Having at both sides, we will then leave you, the public, to examine the facts and draw your own conclusion. And regarding the statement that karma will catch up with us, we equally leave the judgment to the entire community and to God. Now people will see who will karma catch up with. Tonight, the pillars will tell our story. We will present our facts. We will explain our position, and we will allow the public to judge for themselves. Like we said, the team, okay, should I pause?
Thank you, Dr. Adeyeye. Because of our time, I want to make sure that we are guided and we use the time wisely. Let's quickly get this to everyone listening to this podcast this hour. Please, you cannot listen to the program and be on the live at the same time. It's going to be a serious challenge. So the frequency will not allow us to hear ourselves. So if you are already on this platform, please don't listen to this program. Don't watch this program live, because the two will be, there will be a kind of clash within between the frequency. So just be here. Immediately I open the line. I'm bringing Ambassador Kolawole in right now. Ambassador Kolawole, I will not be able to put you on in as much that your program, you are listening to the program. I'm hearing myself back. I cannot continue with that.
Please, but before then, sir. Please, right. Before then, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Just 2 minutes. I'm not going to take more than that. You see, what we said was Moses Terkaa Chooji. That's the theme for tonight. The caption for today: a man lacking integrity, driven by self-interest and self-centeredness. Moses, how can Moses claim that he owns NEFAN? Why do we say that he lacks integrity and is self-centered? How can he claim that he owns NEFAN and that is the Alpha and the Omega of NEFAN that we all built together? I would like to set the record straight regarding the history and the collective foundation of NEFAN. Let me say this. NEFAN does not emerge. That's the first point. We transition together from GCDM to NEFAN. Together. Now he claims he owns NEFAN. NEFAN did not emerge from the effort of Moses. We all moved together. We all metamorphosized from GCDM together. And when we got there, we started thinking, what do we do? What name do we bear? People suggested names, and he said he has a name too. We look left, right, and center, and we accept, we agreed rather, to go by the name he suggests. Does that mean because he suggested a name and we agreed, does that mean he owns NEFAN? Because he's fooling people out there, lying to them that he owns NEFAN. Already, that NEFAN has died a natural death. We will get to that later. People don't know he's deceiving them. The name never emerged. Collective, I know it was a collective process. Before the name NEFAN, there were suggestions of names. Then we agreed to second this. Number two, I want to say, I personally designed the original NEFAN logo. That night, not up to 15 minutes. When we said, okay, we'll be here, let's go for New Life for all Nigerians. And we wanted to meet the National Assembly to announce to them. We have just about 10 minutes in between. And I quickly came up with that logo. After which, later I repackaged, redesigned. The reside one was the one we use on the website. So now, he said he owns NEFAN. I want the entire world to hear what majority comes together to form. How does it become a single man's property? I want to say this, that since we came together to form NEFAN, we have been the one founding NEFAN. We have been the one contributing money. Moses never contributed a dime. Now he said NEFAN is his. How is NEFAN his? Let Moses tell us how much he contributed. We were even the one contributing money, giving him money. He could not even afford a phone. We bought him phone. We bought him power bank. So the money, the NEFAN, we contributed our money, our sweat, our effort to build. Now he's claiming that NEFAN is his own. I want the entire world to hear this. How did it become Moses' property? The fundamental question that Moses has to answer, if we transition NEFAN together, consider the different names we put together, and we agree by his name, does that mean it's his own? Not at all. We only want to make clarity and introduction today. Next batch we are coming. It will be going on gradually. Then the entire world will judge. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thank you for connecting. For those of you connecting and you are still in the dark, you are just watching this for the first time, kindly share this program. It's a clarity. It's time for us to also give people chances to also tell their own side of story. Ambassador Kolawole, I believe you are ready to connect. And also, I can say as well, maybe it's Pastor or Dr. Famodimu. Thank you very much. Let me try to see if I can get Ambassador Kolawole on. Ambassador Kolawole, thank you for connecting. Are you there?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the African Porters.
You're welcome to another segment of this great time. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead.
My name is Ambassador Abiola Kolawole from Osun State, the former defunct national women leader for NEFAN, and presently the national women leader for the Pillars. From my own side of story that I want to tell the Nigerians and the whole world this evening is about Reverend Moses. Reverend Moses, calling himself Reverend Moses of Abuja, is a man that is self-centered, self-centeredness, and with full of self-interest in every area of his life. This NEFAN is a program or a project, an organization we built together with our hard-earned money. But Reverend Moses has claimed that he owns NEFAN. He owns NEFAN alone. Number one, by bringing his wife to be one of the national ESCO, which is very, very bad of him. And nothing because he is full of personal advantage, full of think of his own well-being alone and his own personal. So Reverend Moses telling the whole world that he owns NEFAN is not the one that the collective that came from former GCDN to defunct NEFAN organization. I want to use this medium to tell everybody all over the world that the man Reverend Moses is a man that is full of his own efforts, full of his own benefits, full of his own advantage. Anything that will benefit alone, he brought. He brought his wife as the Directorate for Women Affairs. And the meaning is that if he's the leader over the NEFAN, his wife will be a leader over all the women in NEFAN and in Nigeria, in expense of the national women leader, Ambassador Deborah Abiola Kolawole. So this is his attitude. This is his attitude. And that was the reason why Reverend Moses and his bulldog, Dr. Annie Freeman, they were requesting from the member to give them money to set them up because they don't have any job doing, since they were found themselves in a grant ecosystem. They were in ecosystem, they don't have any job doing, they don't have any work doing. From the money collected, they just want to take the money, set themselves up, give themselves money to set up their own business. So I want to say this time, High Ambassador Deborah Abiola Kolawole is telling the whole world that Reverend Moses is a man full of self-interest, self-centeredness, and he has nothing to offer the masses. He has nothing to offer the public. Thank you very much. I will still come back to say more. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That is Ambassador Kolawole there. Ambassador Kolawole, thank you for your time. You can still come back and say more. Let me quickly connect to maybe it's Dr. Professor. Okay. Dr. I'm not sure. Mr. Oje Oluwasami, if you are there, kindly introduce yourself.
Good evening, the African Porters, and good evening to my president, Dr. Benga Michael Aderi. And I want to say good evening to the entire Nigeria and the entire universe for this wonderful opportunity we are having tonight. I salute everyone. The grace of God will be abundant for every one of us. You see, let me quickly go straight away to the point. The man that recall himself a reverend Moses Terkaa Chooji, a president who made himself the president of NEFAN. Well, one thing I know is this. In every business, I'm a businessman too. There is always what we call business entity and family entity. You don't bring your family entity. You treat your family entity separately, and you treat your business separately. But why I will not blame this man is that somebody who is just fortunate to get into a particular situation, who accidentally jump into joy, but he doesn't know how to manage that joy cleverly. And what he did was for him to have brought all his relatives, his family, his brother, his sisters, to make them a national ESCO. And even the so-called disciplinary committee is set up, are full of his kinsmen. So, Yoruba adage that we have says, that is, somebody that has a wound on his body, you will see flies around that person. So automatically, when this person do anything wrong, when he perform anything wrong, what do you expect an outsider to say? You don't feel like automatically he's going to be supported by his kinsmen, by his brother, by his sisters. So because he knew what he was going to do, he knew the evil he wanted to perpetrate, he knew the nefarious activities he want to bring up in the so-called NEFAN organization. I believe that was why he has, in fact, he's a man that projected into what is likely to happen to him. He now brought all his kinsmen, his family, into NEFAN as the ESCO. How do we do? Can such an organization prosper in life? Can such an organization make move into good? Even sometimes when you are bringing ideas, your own ideas will not work, except the idea of his own kinsmen alone. And with this, such an organization cannot proceed, and they cannot move into a very good status where they will continue to enjoy themselves, because it's just like anything ento sonu afoju kan to nilu afoju. Let me say that in Yoruba. Afoju kan nilu afoju ni gbogbo won afoju to am afoju rin. Tell me how would that would have just go to. When a blind man is leading a blind person, definitely they are going to fall into ditch. So he made all his kinsmen to support that business. So he never see business as a separate entity and family as business as a separate entity. That is number one about Reverend Moses Kaw, the so-called Abuja man that he calls himself Reverend of Abuja. So with all this, definitely there is no way such an organization can make progress in life. If I have to come back again, I still have some other things to contribute, so that let me just leave it for others to come in, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very, very much. That is coming from, can I address you as doctor or can I say pastor?
Dr. Oluwasanmi Oje, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Oluwasanmi Oje. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. And I also have in the house the Southwest Zonal Chairman. That is, can I use doctor as well? Famo Dimo Abud Rahman. Sir, the floor is yours. Let's hear what you want to say.
Thank you, the African Porter. My amiable president, Dr. Gbenga Michael Adeyeye. My name is Comrade Famo Dimo Abdurrahman, the former Southwest Chairman of the defunct NEFAN. What I want to say this night about our self-acclaimed president. I call him a self-acclaimed president because we have never voted him in. We've never voted him as a president, not even at the national executive, not within executive, national executive that he was voted as a president. But you agree, he's a president. We leave it that one like that. But what I observe about Reverend Moses Terkaa Chooji is this: his attitude of divide and rule and use and dumb. When you see any leader playing this trick, definitely by the time his people discovered him, this is what actually used to happen. Moses Terkaa Chooji has a very sweet voice. When he addresses you, you will fall for him. But if you can look well, study well, you will discover that the man you are dealing with is a decent person. In fact, I regret knowing him, having anything with Moses Chooji Terkaa in my life. Firstly, from the DCDM era, I happen to be the state administrator of Osun State. Among the 6 states in my zone, that is Southwest, the chairman, immediately after the fracas within the GCDM, my state administrator in Southwest unanimously appoint me as the zonal chairman. In fact, I've labored seriously for the growth of NEFAN in Southwest, because the man that held that position before, that is a Pastor Bolaji. The man is an influencer person in Southwest. But when I come up that we are moving with Moses, oh my God, Moses is an angry person. I travel all around the Southwest in order to make sure that NEFAN grows. But surprisingly, what Moses paid me with is that he wants me to be a slave, that I should not say anything, that I don't have any right to say any right thing. Oh my God. And with my age, I'm running to 67 now. I don't believe anybody can imprison
The African Porter, sir.
I believe the network is dealing with the line there, so let's keep the ball rolling. We have about
ESCO. We contributed money, except Moses Terkaa Chooji. He never contributed kobo, but he's the one that's going to spend all the money. And you cannot say this thing is not right, then you become his enemy. When he started all this gimmick, he will call on my state administrators, discuss some issues with them without my knowledge. But very good of them, they will call on me and say that President Moses called them.
The African Porter, sir.
My kobo. Just leave him. Let him go on like that. But I will still call him. Hello, Mr. President. Did I offended you? Or and he said, no, Papa Famodimu. No, you are my senior brother. You are this, you are that, you are, and so on, so on like that. Then I will just tell him that, well, I learned that you do so and so on now. Say, okay, I'm very sorry. Oh, it is true. I'm sorry. And source will not repeat itself anymore. Say, okay, there's no problem. But when the issue of live president comes out, personally that day, it's like we are just talking now. This network is even okay this night. You know, sometimes the network will not be friendly with one. That very night, when they are reading that so-called constitution they are talking about, the network was not friendly with me. I cannot capture all those paragraphs for that the so-called constitution. About 3 days after that, I asked about the constitution. Don't we supposed to have a copy? They said that we are going to have it later. Then they asked us to send our signature and passport for the membership card. Surprise enough, when I will hear they said that I've signed the constitution that I've never set my eyes on till I'm talking now. I've never signed it. This one made me to call the constitution a scam. That constitution is a scam. I've never get it. I've never seen it. I've never go through it. And you said that I signed it. How come will I sign this, something that I didn't, a paper that I didn't see?
All right, I think we are having challenges with the network.
Yes,
because
of time. Because of time.
Okay. I'm very sorry. I don't have much time, Omo. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's assume I know that I've only just 2 minutes. I've just fast with my statement there. Well,
okay,
this is all what you have been doing. You cannot say anything. You cannot express your feelings. Moses will say no. Then I say, okay, if that is the case, it means I will just stay at my house. He said that I've offended him, set up a committee, call it a disciplinary committee. Thank God, the disciplinary called on me, and I answered. I attended the meeting, and I told them everything I knew about the matter they are talking about. Despite the fact that he is the one that set it up, they cannot find me guilty for anything. Maybe when I get another chance, please, I'll be able to go on. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I believe that we're going to have another time, but the 30 minutes already gone on this program. We are already on 33 minutes right now. Dr. Adeyeye, you are the president of the Pillars. What's your suggestion? Should we
Thank
continue?
you very much.
Should we pause?
Like I said, no, sir. Let me just round it up this way, then we continue next time. The only thing we have come to talk about today is Moses Terkaa Chooji, a man lacking integrity, driven by self-interest and self-centeredness. That's the only thing we have come to address. We want the entire people to know him. And what have we spoken about here? NEFAN is a joint venture. We contributed to build it. It's not his property. He only hijacked it. Number 2, he brought his wife into NEFAN, into the national executive, bring his family, his sister, make all of them national exco members. I'm just trying to highlight why we say that he is a self-centered person. He wanted to position his wife over the women leader. He single-handedly appointed people into positions. And those who will bend to his opinions are the people he brought. He's a man who used people and dumped them. He's self-centered. He never contributed a dime into the organization. Not a dime. So we just want people to know him. And like I said, we are moving from simple to complex. Today, we only want people to know who is Moses. Then we will begin to move gradually into his atrocities. Gradually. We are coming, sir, for 6 more times. We have 7 parties, and if need be, we will proceed more. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That is the Pillar chairman, and I really appreciate those of you commenting. Let me just quickly read out some comments because they are the co-hosts of this program. The African Porter is just a messenger. We have the co-host on the program. I have Olu Fumilayo saying God will continue to back up the Pillars under the chairmanship of Dr. Olugbenga Adeyeye. Thank you very much. And at the same time, I have few comments that I believe that is also helping us to give us energy to continue on this program. So let's quickly round up this section. As Dr. Adeyeye already mentioned that we are coming back to continue with this conversation. I just want to sincerely thank every one of you and all the Pillars members. Before we round up, Dr. Oje Oluwasami, I just want you to also round up from your side. I will give everybody 30 seconds to round up. Then we come back some other time.
Yeah, thank you, my brother African Porters, and thank you, my chairman. Thank you, the entire Nigerians that are listening to us. Well, just a point that I need to add to what my chairman has said. Reverend Moses Terkaa Chooji, by the time, in fact, I will not want anybody to miss any of our sections. Any of our sections, I will not want people to miss it. Tonight, we are just bringing just a kind of introduction to you, and I want every person to be available for other sections. Thank you, and God bless. Have a very good night.
Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Ambassador, can you please mute? Because we are hearing ourselves back. Let me quickly get Famo Dimo. Perhaps Famo Dimo, if you are there, kindly just round up 30 seconds.
If you are there, kindly just round up.
All right, we don't get him.
Ambassador Kolawole.
Okay.
Ambassador Kolawole, just want to round up with this. I want to appreciate the African Porters tonight and appreciate my president too, Dr. Olugbenga Adeyeye. We have just come to the airspace to tell the world that following Reverend Moses is like you are going back from God. Because he's not a man of God, he's just calling himself a reverend. So if anybody is following Moses, Terkaa Chooji is following an evil man. He is the most rightful person to be called a Lucifer. And secondly, there is one man, a pastor from Osun State, calling himself Pastor Bosun Emmanuel Oyedele. I want you to go and take a position from Reverend Moses. If you take a position, maybe as his pastor, it's then that you will know the kind of person Reverend Moses is. For all of you over there in the southeast, north central, northeast, northwest, north central, and southwest, the pillars are for you. This is where you can get the truth. From Reverend Moses, is a decent man. He's a man that can take you from doing good and doing the humanitarian services you are about to do. Thank you, the African Porters. Thank you, Dr. Adeyeye, for this opportunity. Reverend Moses is not a man to be followed. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are rounding off from here. I'm trying to see if I can give Famo Dimo opportunity to also round up. If you are there, sir, just say one word, then we'll say goodbye. Famo Dimo. Okay, the network already failed us there. All right, thank you very much, everybody.
The African Porters. The African Porters.
Yes, sir.
Oh God. The African Porters.
Go ahead.
I just want to say this to the entire grand community. The Pillars is not only in the southwest. As I speak with you, The pillars sprang also. We have the pillars in other zones. Southeast, go and look at their platform. We have the pillars in Kogi State. We have the pillars in the north. As I speak, go and check their platform. We are all over. People are contacting us and we welcome them. Thank you very much to everyone who believes in us from the north, from the east. We want to say thank you. Together, we shall get to the promised land. We are for each other. God bless you.
All right, everyone. That is the chairman, Dr. Adeyeye, running up, and we are signing off from here. God bless us, the pillar. We move. Thank you very much, Prophet Kayode. Thank you so much. Ajayi Gbadebo say, I appreciate this program because a lot of us have heard the story from Reverend Moses' side. Now we are hearing the story from the pillars. This is what the African Portal is all about. So let's come together. Let's say goodbye from here. We're coming back some other time. Dr. Adeyeye, we announced the time we are coming back. The poster will be putting out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Modimo, thank you. Your network is the one giving us issue there. In next time, I believe we have a better network. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ambassador Kolawole. Thank you, Dr. Oje Uluwasami. Thank you, Dr. Adeyeye. God bless everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy this song. Goodbye from here.
Ẹni a ní ó fẹ́ ní lójú, ata ló fi sẹ́nu. Èyí a ní ó kí ni léyìí, ẹkún ló fi sọ́wọ́. Ó ẹni a fẹ́